First move, Computer 2. Draw card. Begin duel. Computer 2, mana charge. Computer 1, draw card. Mana charge.
And we're just going to start with the typical, let's bank mana. Let's keep banking mana. Who's going to win this third round then?
Draw card. Mana charge.
Well, no one at this rate. We're just going to see who can get to 10 first. Is this going to be the typical let's get to 6 mana then let's summon a 1 cost? It's the same every time!
Draw card. Discard.
Queen's Courier, draw 2 cards and then discard 2 cards from your hand. He has discarded an Elven Soul Hunter and what looks like that D's command. Spell card, which would be choose one allied creature that you can activate to attack. The target creature attacks without paying its activation cost. Not the best card to have thrown away, especially when some of these Byleth creatures are quite expensive to reactivate. Dwarf Sniper! 2 fields in front of it lose the ability to use dodge.
Attack.
Not that these were going to do that anyway.
Computer 2, draw card.
I think it's just like
Mana
a
charge.
kind of gentleman's agreement that we go up to 6 mana before we even start playing anything when the AI takes over. Especially with Byleth. Flailmonger! Summoned before the summoning lock, but it's allowed to because it's been summoned onto the Byleth space. The 2 fields in front of it have +2 to the summoning cost
Summon.
for the opposing player. Out comes a Flame Novice. It's not attacking anything, it's just going to stand there.
Unlocked.
Not entirely sure why he's brought that Flame Novice out, because it's not really going to last very long as a 1-1. Literally tickle it with anything and it's dead.
Mana release.
It didn't even attempt to attack the Queen's Courier. It could have at least done 2 damage to it. Now comes Athenic Citadel, magic creature, so that's probably going to zap.
Attack.
No, I thought it was going to zap the Flame Novice, but I suppose it doesn't have to, because anything that someone can kill it, apart from the Queen's Courier. I'm going to zap the Dwarf Snipers instead. Not the best thing to do, seeing as, you know, they've still got 4 health, and they're now blocked into a corner.
Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
It's the other Flame Novice. No, it's not. There's our Swordsman. I was about to say yes it is, but no it's not.
Attack.
There's our Swordsman. 1 health to attack, but blind spots on all sides except the front. It does a nice little bit of damage. It is going to take the Athenic Citadel down to 2.
Computer 2, draw card.
But it itself
Mana
is
charge.
just exposed on all sides.
Computer
Only has 1 health anyway.
Draw card.
Computer 2 skips its turn. Interesting.
Mana release.
Out comes another 1 cost.
Summon.
And there's the other Flame Novice.
I'm afraid that
This one does have a health bonus though. Oh, excuse me.
check.
Oh, I'm allergic to Flame Novice. Ugh. Oh, my allergies. Oh, oh dear.
Mana release.
Ugh. Here comes a spell. Seer Vizak's Calamity. Or Cleansing, sorry. Seer Vizak's Cleansing. Field Quake a target field whose reverse side is not Byleth. We flip that fire field, it's now water, opposite element of
Mana charge.
the Flame Novice. So he loses 2 health because he's no longer stood on fire, and he loses 2 more health because he was stood on the opposite element of water. One dead boy.
Mana charge.
Ooh, 10 mana. Delicious. And we're going to pour it straight back into that water field.
Summon.
Now comes a Flailmonger. The 2 fields in front of it will cost +2 to summon on.
Computer 2. Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
Now comes Byleth Centurion. Only deals 1 damage, but it only needs to deal 1 damage. These swordsmen have got blind spots all around them and they're only on 1 health anyway. Smack. One has to consider that a sword that big from a robot that big would deal a hell of a lot more than 1 damage, but meh. Let's not question it too much.
Check. Computer 1. Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
One responds to the Behemoth. Is it going to transform? Yes, it is. Changes from its original attack of attacking in front of it to be an attack in 3 directions. Also gains +2 attack. And it's on its home field, but it gets +2 health.
Attack.
So this is going to be a dead citadel. That's taken the Centurion down to 1, but it's still allowed to counterattack. Only deals 1 back, but every little helps, I guess.
Mana charge.
Keeps itself in the game, puts itself into check.
Check.
Computer 2 can kill the Flame Novice in the top left corner, but to summon onto the space next to it, it's going to have to pay +2 on the summoning cost, which it has.
Summon.
So this is a 5-cost Centurion as opposed to a 1.
Attack.
Sorry, a 3. I'm going to say, where did that come on? And he's chosen to attack the Flailmonger, because now the Flailmonger is going to have to counterattack, and it hits everything in front of it. Which unfortunately is going to mean we've got some friendly fire. And a dead Flame Novice.
Mana charge.
Do 2 back into check.
Check. Computer 1. Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release.
Centurion does have 1 health, so
Attack.
we're going to trigger the dog to kill it. And it barbecues it.
Mana charge.
Anything with more than 1 health into the top left corner will be great.
Summon.
I guess that'll do it. Plus 2 because it's on the correct element.
Check. Computer 2.
Now Computer 2 is in quite a pickle.
Mana charge.
It'll deal a lot of damage and it's only got 4 mana to do it with.
Summon.
And that's not going to be enough.
Attack.
I'm going to deal 1 damage to this dog. Dog's not going to like that. But because it's now facing this direction, it's going to, again, have a bit of friendly fire go off. So Flailmonger's out of there.
Mana charge. Mana charge. Computer 1.
Attacking the rear of the dog where it can't counterattack and attack its blind spot is now available.
Mana release.
Just going to go for another 1 cost, but it's a spell. Summoner Mesmer's Errand. Draw 2 cards. So I always think that when the AI does this, it's getting a little bit desperate.
Mana release. Summon.
And it's just going for a blocking tactic, so it's just going to sit there.
Discard.
Queen's Courier, draw 2 cards.
Graveyard.
Discard 2 cards, so it's got rid of Ninja Fate Enhancer and an Illusion Regeneration spells.
Discard.
There are a lot of spells on it.
Graveyard.
And it's also had to discard a card because it's gone up to draw limit, which was
Draw card.
D's command, I think that was.
Mana
Wow,
charge.
all the spells virtually.
Mana release.
It responds with this. Behemoth Terraformer.
Attack.
As we know from many times we've seen this, only deals 1 damage, but it swaps the field it stood on with the field that the target is stood on. It was stood on water, which is not good news for the dog.
Mana charge.
Oh dog. That's what you get for doing friendly fire.
Check.
Does now open up the Queen's Courier to be attacked.
Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release. Attack.
Go for a single damage on these snipers. I'm gonna ping these Queen's Courier again, taking them down to 2. So one has to think that
Mana release.
they're the target now. Oh, spell. Seer Vizak's Cleansing. Field Quake, target field whose reverse side is not Byleth. That water field will now turn into a wood field, which means that the health bonus from being on water is lost to the couriers,
Mana
so they'll
charge.
lose that 2 health and die.
Computer 2.
Back to 3 all. Summoning advantage with
Mana
Computer
charge.
2.
Mana release. Summon.
Dwarf Sniper.
Fight you.
Gonna go after the Queen's Couriers.
Attack.
Taking them down to 1. So there's a few way out for the next turn.
Check. Computer 1. Draw card.
Need to deal at least 3 damage here from
Mana charge.
Computer 1.
Mana release. Summon.
I don't think that's going to be enough.
Attack.
It's only 1 damage. Means the snipers are now down to 2. Computer 2 just needs to summon for the win.
Draw card.
Anything of 5 mana or less, and it has it.
Mana release.
And it seems to.
Summon.
Out comes an Archiver. Not very often we see an Archiver. Field in front of it is treated as Byleth.
Computer 2 wins.